Good morning to you. Good morning to you. We're all in our places with sunshiny faces. And this is the way to start a new day. Good morning, sunshines. It's bright and early this morning. Only 7:30 in the morning. I did want to show you a couple of videos. There was a couple that came out last night one was Scientology Up North's one that is quite concerning. But let's look at it after I get my stuff all saved here. Okay, we be good. We're saved. Let's go back to here, go back to live, go back to this, and we'll go back to oh, it's a chilly morning this morning. Still no S word, no snow, but it is a chilly morning. Hey, Scientology Up North, good morning. I was just going to play your video. I'm going to play your short. Let me go back to the beginning.
Who just beat up a 12 years old kid. Like, really shock incident was when a 12 years old boy was beaten up really severely by
the adult or
by a border country. The CEO, commanding officer of all of Europe.
okay.
The CEO of Europe, now he is out and has been declared himself. He was the type of guy that you were instinctively afraid of. He looked like a naval officer, and he talked like one. And he was and he would beat up people, he would throw them through the wall. I've spoken to several cases of physical violence, but the worst thing was this 12 years old boy from the was beaten up severely, and it made a shockwave through the whole hill because this was a tough guy, an adult, like a tall guy.
Yeah.
Who just beat up a 12 years old kid, like really shock.
Yeah, that's amazing. You need to tell us more about that. You're having a gonna do a 11:25 is the day you're gonna have conversation with them. Okay. Nice. I look forward to that one, that's for sure. Oh, what a morning. What a morning, what a morning. I've been sleeping so good lately, though. Quiet night last night. Oh, there was ours from last night, from yesterday. Yeah, really quiet last night. I was watching our Emily Baker yesterday. What's Kelly? Kelly's live this morning. Let's say hi to Kelly.
Hi, baby. I'll take you in a minute, okay? I will take you in a minute, I promise. Promise I will, baby.
Kelly, oh, she's got
I
her.
promise I will. Oh, interesting.
It's Kelly's channel if you
All right, P.
want to watch her live. Is there, so, is it still echoing? Is it echoing for my voice or when I play the video? Okay. Let's see. Let me see if I can figure it out. Mm, Let me just turn that off. Totally. Morning, Brian. I'm trying to figure out my echo problem. Brian, do you hear an echo also? Okay. Well, maybe that fixed it. I don't know what I did. Do you guys like my thumbnail? I did the Dan Walks LA challenge and did a picture of Ted. I thought it was funny. I got the humor. Let me see. Let me open that back up. Properties. When he was so when I have this open, is it echoing? When he was saying audit was a car, audit was a vehicle, pedestrians only. This is in the image is titled "We Not a Car." We are not a car. Oh, funny. Ah. So how's your day going today, Brian and Miriam? Brian, I was gonna post yours too, because I know we were talking yesterday, and I was highlighting everybody's, and you were right there talking to me, and I was going to highlight yours and completely skipped over it because I thought I did it in my mind. I get ADHD in my own brain. So here, okay, I'm going to try an experiment. Let me play his again. Let me play on Brian's. And he did a stream the other day. Let's see if it echoes on here. Oh, it doesn't play at all. There we go.
Hopefully this is good, because the last time I used Restream, it really wasn't good. And personally, I'm kind of glad it wasn't good, because I started
There we go. We'll take you off a bad.
talking about something in that one.
There we go. Morning Style Audit. What are you doing awake and on YouTube? Oh, cool. Okay, great. Really? You're just on, you're middle of the night there, aren't you? Oh, great. No, I didn't play it though. We'll put Brian back on the screen. Oh, yeah, you're Chicago. That's right. I forgot. Yeah, I've been up for probably a good hour and a half already myself. Oh, excuse me. I could definitely use some coffee this morning. I've got Stinky laying on my legs. Poor girl is losing weight. I took her to the vet, and she's down to 170 pounds. She's lost 10 pounds. Yeah, I really like naps myself, but I don't take them very often. Very seldom. Very, very seldom do I take a nap. Clearwater Chad is live. Good morning, Clearwater Chad. Live with Restream. Live with Restream. Cricket Chow Yun Smut was on. Hey there, Chicago. Lori Plays was live last night. Does anybody do pottery? That would be kind of cool. I don't know if I would do well with it or not. I don't think I'd have the patience for it. Uh-oh, we got some serious weather coming in. Yeah, I know. Hey, hi, Swedish. How are you doing? That was also a picture of the table from last night that I was trying to do. Yeah, I know. I was looking last night. So everybody used to always grumble about how soon it would get dark up in Anchorage, up in Alaska all the time. And last night, here at 5:15 p.m., it was dark outside. That's not much difference than what it is up in Anchorage. And it's 7:40 here, and the sun's just coming up. So I guess it's a little bit different in the morning because up there it gets light about 8:30, 9 o'clock. And then gets dark about 4:30. So it's not that much different. Swedish, I loved my live with Miriam. I know, we need to do more together. I'm really excited about her upcoming one. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I have a friend that has an oven, and she does pottery at home, where she does baking glass stuff. And she's done some really beautiful work. Yeah, I've done it in a group also, and it was fun, where you paint it and everything, and then they bake it for you. Yeah, I do. I love having, oh, excuse me again, having streams with other people. It's easier. Yep, my girlfriend, English Mastiff, is down to 170 pounds. Okay, it'll be our first date. Yeah, she does do beautiful work. I like how she does the trays. It's so cool. But again, you really have to have patience for that kind of stuff. Good morning, AZ Crimson. How are you doing today? AZ, did you premiere you were having a new one that we were premiering? I thought I saw it on my notifications yesterday. Here's AZ's channel. Yeah, AZ's ones gets me in trouble sometimes. Tiny and the Hemorrhoid Blues. It's only 3 minutes. Let's play it. You're gonna get me in trouble on this one, aren't you?
Oh, Tiny was a troll, hiding in his lair, playing all his games like he didn't have a care. But one day he felt a pressure, oh what a fright. Down below it didn't feel right. He sat in his chair, tried to focus on his screen, but a certain itch started to intervene. He said, this ain't normal, this ain't cool. Now he's walking around like he's been hit by a mule. Tiny's got hemorrhoids, the pain is unreal. Like a brain tumor down there, it's a raw deal.
Okay. You're gonna definitely get me in trouble. Go watch it, you guys. That's funny. We'll put some PTS for life.
The secret's out. Mini Miracle Balms are back, but only for a limited time. It's a skincare and makeup in one, a hybrid product.
And when I was asking him,
Here's one for Jeff. I have a weird sense of humor too, AZ Crimson. I'm completely with you there. And it gets me in trouble a lot. So when Mona says, hey, you know what would be fun if one, either turn around and run, or two, come on, hop on, let's go. Because we're probably going to get in trouble. Good morning, Kirby's mom, too, by the way. There's Jeff's. Style Audit, do you do any lives at all, or do you just do videos? Have you done videos? Yeah, we appreciate the weird sense of humor. We're a bunch of weirdos in this chat. Mm. Well, I'm not the best and the brightest on technology, but Style Audit 1A, if you ever need any help or if you want to try and jump on a live, I have this on OBS and I don't know how to do a second person. But if you email me, we could always try and do a live stream. I'll show you how to use. I know how to use StreamYard for a couple of people. Actually, I don't have the paid version of StreamYard, so we wouldn't be able to do that. Yeah, we could. We still could do it. You just wouldn't be able to live stream from your channel. At the same time. You know, I get it though, Miriam, so you're all cool with that. Yeah, like I was saying, my dad has a silly sense of humor, so do I. Very cool. Well, that's right. So you go to the Chicago org. That place is how do you say it? It's got the vibes of the blue. It just uh-oh, that gets you in trouble with your husband. We are your perfect audience. We're all friends. What's your channel? Let me see. Style 1 Audit. No, that's not what I asked for. Who the heck? Why does Apex keep popping up? No, that's not what I asked for. Are you... I must not be hooked up with you. I thought I did have you. What's your channel name? Style One. Let me go there and let me link to it. Miriam, can you post the link in here? Please, please. Use that sign before channel name. I did. And it didn't pop up. Maybe I didn't. I'm lying. See, it keeps popping up with this guy. I don't want him. He's nasty. Maybe Miriam can throw the link on here for me, since she's a ranch. Do your job, ranch. I'm pretty funny too. I make myself crack up, if nothing else. Maybe I need to style audit 1A. Maybe I need to just spell it correctly. Audit. C. There's audit the audit. Food Network. See, how can we find you? There we go. And I'm not subscribed. See, Mona. Copy. There, let's give Style Audit 1A some more subscribers. You definitely need some more subscribers. You have over 100, so at least you're able to go. Oop, there's Wendy.
I've been filming. Some of it's on film for posting later. Some of it's not.
Go back and follow Style 1 Audit. Style Audit 1A. I'll get the name right. Dib, dib, dib. There we go. I like the duh better. The duh. Yep, high five. And I'm not that far away from you, Style Audit, but driving over there would kill my shoulders. But Nance and I were talking about possibly, meeting up down in Michigan, over at that org. I just haven't been able to do that either. The one that is down in, it's not Grand, it is, what's the cereal? Whatever. I'll think of it. My brain's not working yet this morning. Not Kellogg's, because that's her name. Look at your emotional support vegetable. Meet Miss Cabbage.
Cabbage. And this is brought to you today only by the SP Chefs Clever Chat. And they love Miss Cabbage. And Miss Cabbage will be coming out with her new cookery book, volumes 9 and 10 this year.
Yeah, you get our sense of humor there. And I got it. Miss Cabbage. Miss Cabbage. Oh, emotional support animal, Miss Cabbage. Good morning, Joe. How are you doing today, Joe? Now that's going to be stuck in my head. Audit. Style Audit. That's funny. Yeah. I will finish watching it.
It really is a cabbage.
It is a cabbage.
It's my emotional support vegetable.
I love it. Everyone needs their emotional support vegetable.
I know. You know, I was having a very, very hard, rough day. And I'm depressed. I feel at a loss. And I don't know what to do. And here I find myself. Look where I find myself, right here. And I said to myself, is there anybody that can give me any help with my life? You know, and I almost got a pamphlet, but she saw the camera and she ran in, got a staff member, and they were peeking out the window to take pictures of me. So my life is ruined. I really need help. And
Those big eyes are funny. Oh no, you're stuck indoors. Joe, where are you at? Are you snowed in? Guten Tag, Sophia. Sophia, are you near Traveltology? She re-emailed me. We talked for a while up in Scotland, okay? I would love to come up there. I've been to Amsterdam, I've been to Germany, I've been to France, but I would love to come up there. I've flown through London, but I've never really spent time there. But I would love to come up to Scotland and Ireland. It's on my bucket list. Yeah, yuck. We're supposed to get snow by next Friday, but as I said, when I was young, when I lived here, when I was little, we used to get snow all the time. We used to have our schools closed down from snow. And I'm not bragging or anything, but last year we had 2 snows that we had to have plowed. That was it. And if we would have waited a couple of days, it would have just melted. I'll hit you guys up one of these times to come up. Macht mir Doschigel. I can never say that one. I think everybody says that. Good morning to you. Good afternoon to you, wherever you are. Well, there was a tag. And I don't, maybe it's because I brought him up for that for years, but I hate it when he pops up on my screen. I know, puppies. Ooh. Okay, I gotta see it, you guys. No, we're not gonna do that one. No twerking. If I can't twerk, nobody gets to twerk. Secret Life of Pets. You guys are just too exciting this morning. Hey, Lakshmi Cool. Yeah, we have a great morning in here. We have good morning sunshines. I might break down and turn the heater on though. Because thank goodness it's not snowing or not raining, because it could definitely feel that way today. Oh, goodness. Right? You know, I did not catch up with her. We texted a couple of times. I guess she went to a party for one of the council members that was not going to be there. Kokorian, I think was his name. And other than that, no, we did not catch up. she texted me saying she was sorry she missed my live last night. And I said, all is good, baby girl, all is good. No worries whatsoever. When you're ready to go to a party, you just gotta go do the party. Oops.
Amazon Black Friday week is here. Woo! Woo! With deals up to 40%.
Such vicious. Eye candy for, okay. Here you go, Miriam.
I started to know the police guys. You know?
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, instead of who is next to me at the moment. I don't know.
Can I say that the Copenhagen police, they are very good looking compared to the LAPD?
I mean, yes. I mean, yes. And it's not an offense, you know.
No.
Can I show you a couple? No, it's fine. Oh, shit. Okay.
You just need to trust
I mean,
me.
you look good, so, I mean.
Thank you for asking.
We're gonna tell her husband. Swedish, I was very disappointed in that also. It appeared to be that it was a just an educational moment for us protesters, for us speaking out about it, and that we just need to know that it's off their hands, that we don't need to be bothering them anymore. It's at the city attorneys. Hi, YRB. Good morning. I know it's a bummer because you can't show them. You just have to explain them. It would be nice if you could. We could have a calendar of all the different police from around the world. We could get some of them from the city council, from Audit's area. I don't know about the Chicago ones. Have we seen any nice looking Chicago ones? I know YRB. It was a show. It was just a show. Yeah, I'm always picking on Audit because she's always talking to Timu and Duarte. And yeah, they're good looking, but she needs to stop doing that. Good morning, Peter Anderson. I did get your email on Perez. Did I read it? No, I'm going to admit I did not read it. Oh, thank you, Swedish. I'm sorry you missed it too. Good morning, Lord Bynum. Good morning, YRB. And good morning, Peter. Okay, I'll go read it. I'll read it here in a bit. I promise I will. What time do you want to do your 311 thing today? I know, YRB, we need to put them in check. You know, I've noticed that a long time ago is they don't publish, none of them publish minutes. And I never find the public comment in the minutes, even if they do. Okay, well, maybe after I get fluff and buffed, how about let's say lunchtime. Yeah, I want to see, because she's such a great writer, I want to see Audit do a skit about the security, the police of city council. That would be just funnier than shit, you guys. Okay, let's do lunchtime your time. So everybody, we're going to do, Peter and I are going to do, he said he's going to be on chat. Well, I do it. Peter Anderson made a 311 lesson for us to go through to learn to use 311, and it's translatable to other cities and other areas. I already read it, Swedish. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I so much appreciate it, but I'll reread what I think I thought I read. Think I thought. Right? They are. They're too sexy for their jobs. But Peter did a lesson plan, a how-to video about how to use the 311 system. And so I have been wanting to do a lesson and to do a stream on that, and Peter's going to be online to help us. So let's do noon Pacific time, 3 o'clock my time. That way, if anybody else wants to join in, they can join in. It'll give me fluff and buff time. I've got to run to the store today. I am out of all sorts of stuff in the house here. This guy, this charmer. Swedish, here in America, a lot of the big cities have 311, which is similar to what used to be 411. It used to be you could call 411 in any city for information, like somebody's phone number, the phone number for, or the address for a business. And 311 is where you can file complaints in a lot of the big cities for city services. Hubba hubba tid. A little bit of disability humor there. Thanks, Joe. I won't run too fast. So the 311 system is a way to make complaints or find out about or interact with your city services in the bigger cities. Yep. And YRB at noon your time if you want to be on too, because I know you got the presentation also. You don't have to be online on stream. You can just be on chat if there's any questions. Because I know there's only a few things that you have to be there to submit for the 311. Like I can submit issues to the LA 311 system online. So it's another way to give input to the city services. It is. Do you guys have something like that over there? Yeah, we need to get the janky pack base stats up. So I was looking through some documents last night, and I was reminding myself about how, so every time somebody, one of the protesters, gives them a black eye, in order for them to be up in their stats, they have to arrest or close 3 cycles. Do you use the 311 system for other things in Chicago also? Huh. It's an online or a phone system. I think they just started using it up in Anchorage, so before I left, so I've never really used it in my own personal capacity. Did you guys used to have a 411 system, Swedish? Hello, information, may I help you? Hello, this is the operator, may I help you? Remember when you could do that? Yeah, right. That's the hard part because, well, yeah. Let me show you. I'm gonna open. I was going through some OSA docs last night, and I know you guys like going through OSA docs. So this has got some names. I haven't redacted, but this is an old file. So if it's somebody you know, sorry. That is not it. Properties. It may be people you guys know over there. So, Joe, that's very similar. Not everything, Peter. You can't report everything anonymously. Some of it, they insist that you put your name in there. But we'll go through that today at noon, your time. 3, my time. I will make a thing. So it's called Invest Handling Plan. And this is straight out of the OSA files. It's for them to assign the PIs. And this is proof that yes, they use private investigators. Yes, they go after people. So assign the PI specific responsibilities for specific attackers and give them bonuses for terminately handling them as part of a pay by product. So they're paying PIs to specifically go after the SPs and the attackers and the ex-Scientologists and the protesters on a pay by product. So you are a product. Turn this PI Flacon into a case officer to run other PIs and make him responsible for getting specific products. I like how we are termed as products. Stop assigning them random cycles. Set up the line so they have exact products, one-on-one. Set up Steve Pollock and Russ Andrews to do skip tracing, blows, immediate surveillance. So the PI Ingram is assigned to letter S, Green, Graham Berry, Pattinson, Jeff Hawkins. For Graham Berry, they said, get his PT crimes, his trouble source, cut the line with Gene Scott, get data to 3P him to her so badly she cuts him off and has to go back to New Zealand. Anybody know the Gene Scott? Green, get him to move out of country, go to South America with a yacht, find ex-clients to file suits and bar complaints against him to put pressure on him to leave U.S. I can't see the chat while I'm in there. Can I show link for what, Style Audit 1A? For this document? This document is not in a link anywhere. I'm just reading it. I can put a link up to it on my GitHub or whatever it's called. Irish Mart, good morning. So this may be talking about people from your guys' area over there, you guys. Letteressi, find his current criminality and follow up on the former clients to have them go after him and put him into a bankruptcy. Tie him up with so many other problems that he gives up. Provide any needed PT data for litigation support. Pattinson, find his current finance crimes. Cut his lines with the internet and other attackers. Jeff Hawkins and Amy Moreland, get them so worried about doing anything with the church they are scared to even meet with anyone. The Falcon PI, make him a case officer to run all the other PIs. Turetsky, get him fired from CMU. Find his financial crimes on grants. Activate Black, Muslim, and women's groups to keep after him based on his earlier statements about them. Keep Barbara Schwartz stirred up. Get alumni activated. Beatty, cost him his job at PPG. Find his current crimes and get lines activated in PPG. UK Media Morton, get current prediction on Morton and how to influence him. All actions must be coordinated with Burt Fields. Establish influence lines to Panorama to cut all N-theta sources and get constant prediction on where they are heading. Headley Castle, get PT prediction line established with them, influence them to do other things than anything related to the church. Put fear of God into them about threatening their lifestyle. Jacobson, find his PT scene and crimes. Lerma, I think this was the Lerma from before. Find his crimes and money scams. Get X2D to go after him. This is what they're doing on us right now, you guys. This is exactly what they're doing about us. They are saying, Miriam, Scientology up north, find her crimes, find what her ruins are. Figure it out. This is what they're doing. And I mentioned yesterday, I cut it off from on yours, but I mentioned it to you, Miriam, that this is what they did to Cricket Cinema the other day. They found something that would bother him, that would interpolate him, and they spread a rumor, which is totally untrue. So Cricket Cinema, if you're ever back in here, come back in, please. We all know and love you. Yep, this is their sacred tricks. Right, Brian? Yeah, but we all know you. We all know you from here, and I just wouldn't believe it. Yep. So they are hiring private eyes and people to get the dirt on you. Yeah, right, Rika? Because you are squeaky clean. You're a squeaky clean girl. I need to fix I spasmed and I messed up my computer. Good morning, Rika. But, they can make up lies. And when they make up lies and start to spread the rumor, then people wonder, they go, is that lie true? And it tarnishes your reputation. So, yeah, and if you email me, I'll email you any of these. They are, Amy. Good morning, Amy. Yes, they are. They are impersonating people in chat to cause drama. And that's part of what they're doing. This is what they're doing. So here's their assignments. Middleton, PT prediction in Virginia. Find the crimes of Alexander and Greenway and terminate them as attackers. PR handlings. Assign specific responsibilities to PR professionals and put them on to pay by product to get them, with work out on how to pay gets done exactly. So they're paying people to do this shit. In Russia, see the Russian registration cases through to a win before the EU Court of Human Rights in Strasbourg. UK, follow up on the UK FOIA disclosure and use the Act for more requests and specific string pulls based on the redocs released so far. Belgium, get the U.S. State Department to take diplomatic action in Belgium, re the violations of Church of Scientology and Scientologist rights. OSA INT staff to prepare and Walsh to finalize, in a new unit of time, an up-to-date presentation that evidences the prejudice and use it to close the State Department's Belgium desk. The Human Rights section and the executive officials of the EU section to order the embassy to lodge official protest and intervention towards the Belgian government and SP MPs. This is exactly what they're doing. They're getting in. They're trying to take over. France. Walsh is to get a comparable product with respect to France, especially because of the renewed illegalities by Mevildluds and parliamentary SPs against the Church and Scientologists. Germany. He is to get the same type of diplomatic product with respect to Germany. The Berlin harassment, that's where I lived when I was little, was Berlin, and the human rights violations being the latest on the chain of government illegalities. That's not even a word, Mike Rinder. Mitchell. LRH House, D.C. Mitchell got 60 congressional and diplomatic publics to attend the Xmas reception at the LRH House. With RPR and ABLE, set up a special ABLE SBC reception with appropriate displays at the LRH House in celebration of LRH's birthday in March, and have Mitchell get a host of congressional publics to attend so they get introduced to LRH secular tech and a wealth of new reaches are opened up. This needs to be done in coordination with RPR and ABLE, but was gone over with Andy Lenarczyk, who thought it would be a very worthwhile project for the House to get done. Narcanon, working with the U.S. Attorney for Utah, Crazy Love, and the AG for Utah. Get the Narconon and detox delivery set up and delivering with official Utah government support. Get the congressman for Leona Valley area to officially back Narconon's permit for the NN Bouquet Canyon property. Criminon. Fully establish and expand. So this is what they do, guys. Right? But if they're there, Brian, they are in the state. They are in the state trying to pull their little strings. And more so, I mean, because this is old information, more so, this is the strategy that they use back then and now. They go to the specific people, the specific actions that they need to do. Specifically ally the congressman for the areas where we have new ideal orgs opening up. Get them briefed on and allied to Scientology and our activities and social programs so they will be ready to contribute when these ideal orgs open up. Chicago. Congressional support in Europe. Get 10 congressmen or senators to support the church and Scientologists in Belgium and France through letters of complaint to these countries' embassies and governments. Develop contacts to the executive strata of the federal government and exert pressure to end the violations of the COS and other minority religions' rights. Also ally the RCC of Belgium against the government and SP parliamentarians so they realize that they are out on a limb. Muslim countries. Locate and ally high-level government officials, key legislators, and judges in the key Muslim countries. Other handlings. Martin Waitman. Get PT data on his scene and what is being done with him. Brian Lucas. Get PT data on him and what we can do to handle him. Jenna. Write her declare, send out to Kirsten. Plan for handling Gary and Leo Hamill. Here's OSA Italy and DSA France office. EU, Europe Human Rights and Public Affairs Office. Yep, those are the assignments for the PIs and for the people that it shows. So if they get caught, they have to show that there's a connection. Hey, me and Taz. Right? Definitely a fool's errand. Working into the Heritage Foundation is a caution to be aware of. YRB, what is the Heritage Foundation? You want me to look it up? Let me see. Heritage Foundation. I'm going to pop it up here on the screen. We'll take that off. Where did I find it? Right? Oh, yeah, the Project 2025 is, I don't feel that it's part of any of the current administration or the new administration stuff at all. The Heritage Foundation. Oh, yeah, this is where they, for the 2025. Yeah, anything that's a think tank can be considered, because if you don't think like them, and I happen to be of the same conservative nature, but if you don't think like them, that I agree, they are a cult too. They're cult-like thinking. I do have the full OSA files, Miriam. I tried to upload them, but the file is so big that I can't get it even onto the into the file downloader thing. But if you would like, I can go through and see if there are any Danish ones in there that I can send you. There are a lot. There's thousands and thousands of files in here. But so trying to figure out how to get all the files uploaded. And I heard Mike Rinder's concern that it could hurt certain people, but these are from 2007 is the latest of these files. So yeah, let me go through and see if I can pull ones out, because there's a lot of them. Oh, yeah. I'm not really concerned with the 2025 plan, even though, I mean, there's some awful things in there, but right. But Miriam, yeah, I, I'll pick some and upload them to that GitHub or whatever it's called, Git Docs, because then that would be, that's the New World Order, I believe. I don't see 2025 is part of that NWO and conspiracy or whatever you want to call it. There's some truth to everything, but I don't feel that I believe that they are working behind the scenes to do a lot of that stuff, yes. But I don't feel the new administration coming in has to deal with that. It's just those that are still part of it. But whether or not this Heritage Foundation comes across That's all already in other parts of it with the globalists and all of that. I don't want to talk about that, YRB. That brings me down. Yeah. Well, I agree, Brian. Okay, so she is a big problem. And I have been tweeting about that. Like, not tweeting, but I've been emailing and texting about that. Agree with you. Agree with you totally. There's no excuse for it. I was looking at this one. I have the base program on how to get a Sea Org started in each area. We don't really care about that one. There was another one. Here's another one that is... No, that one doesn't work. Do you know who was Karen Presley, you guys? Do you know? Here is one that is quite interesting. Now my computer's being a butt. Come on, you can do it. Do not close out on me. Word. Let's go back to the PowerPoint for a second. Traveltology, I was talking about you. Hello. How are you doing today? Good afternoon to all of you Europeans. I was talking about you earlier. We owe each other a phone call. Thank you for the email the other day. But as I go through on these files, I'll start putting some of the European ones in for you, or the Danish ones in for you, into your own special folder and see if I can upload just that folder. It was definitely positive talk, Traveltology. Always positive talk. Well, tell Taz not to be too worried. We'll get the walk going still. Ah, public speaker that escaped Scientology. Okay, Karen Presley. And I think it was the wife of one of the Scientologists. I know I saw that they wanted to handle her. I will. Miriam, I don't know if we have emailed, but if you email me, I will reply. Cricket, see, I talk about people and they show up. I talked about Traveltology, talked about Cricket Cinema. Good morning, Cricket. Yes, husband Peter, yep. Okay, sorry about that. Irish, respond to Miriam. Okay, Kirby's mom. He was, and as I said, there was a big upset with her that they were trying to get him kicked out or SP'd or declared or something like that. Or she was speaking against him. Yeah, there was a whole thing. There's a whole routing on that. But there was another one I just popped open that I'm trying to get. So this is a long file, but it's another way of, this is what they do. This is the End of Psychiatry Master Program. It's a confidential document. They all say confidential. Let me see. And I'm not going to read through this one, but I want you to see how intricate they get. Besides their PIs, this is their plan, and I know they have a plan for infiltrating the government for the safe pointing. YRB, what you saying nope to? Hi, Susan P. Good morning. But they go through these, this is like a strategic battle plan that they use. And this is what they said, that they're going to take down psychiatry. So this is, this was well ahead, but this is where they revised it in 2005. Major targets: an international CCHR Northwest or NW established and made operational that achieves its humanitarian objective. Psychiatry dismantled as a profession through widespread exposure of abuses in criminal and civil prosecution. They put a shit ton of money into this. Training of psychiatrists abandoned by institutions of higher learning. So this is all the vital targets, operating targets. Expose the data collected and render them powerless using the correct lines. But this is what they do for each of their things. So when they're talking about infiltrating LAPD, I know that there is a document because I've read it, but I have to find it. So I'm going back through all of the thousands of them, and they have assigned, who's assigned to what. It's just amazing what they do. It does, but it's so long, Amy. That's what I'm trying to find, the one for LAPD and for the city government for California, or for the state government. I know there is one. There's a the marching orders list. But I'm trying to find it. I know I've seen it. I should have put it aside. Should have been more organized, but I wasn't. Right? Yeah, let me find it and I'll send them to you, Amy. Let me find the other one. As I said, there's thousands of them, so I'm trying to find the right one. And you would think that they would have been smart enough to name it what it is, but the documents aren't named what they're supposed to be named. They all have stupid names. That's funny, Peter. Peter says, I sent someone a Charlie Brown video showing Lucy at her psychiatry booth and Charlie Brown sitting down for advice. Guess who is who in this space? All the documented evidence and the courts and the politicians don't give two shits. It is heartbreaking, and it's true. Because they don't want to believe it. They don't want to believe that it's true. Yeah, not just the acronyms. It's damn. They file something really important that's secret and confidential as a file document named 1A. Oh no. Aw. Scooter Mom. So sorry. Let's go there and show her some love. I'll get to the channel. I'm sorry. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Oh, Scooter Mom, I'm so sorry. If nobody is, I know you just posted the link, but here is. It is, YRB it is like, 16 gigs. Is this file size. Yeah, thank you for telling us, Cricket. Here, I'll tell you what the file size is. It doesn't say because that's compressed. But if I go back out once, it says it's 627 megabytes, but I know that's not. It's at the gigabytes. No, that's why I can't get it uploaded into that because it's too big. And I don't know how they had done it unless maybe they had a paid program, because that's how it was a some document program that I ended up downloading it from. And I just saved it on my computer. But the program that I was trying to upload it to, it was too much to do. Oh, toughy. But if anybody is technically suave that wants to help me try and figure out how to do that. So sorry. That's tough having to put our companions down. No, it's not 16 gigabytes compressed. Well, Peter, I may be calling you. We may just have to work on this to figure it out. YRB, it definitely does. And then you had, these are all Mike Rinder's files. So the Mike Rinder files are all, he's got them named stupid names too. And I would say probably half the files are just, to me, not, I just kind of skip through them. But to somebody else that would be interested in the BBC or the UK, they would be very interested because a lot of them are about the BBC in the UK, a lot of them about CCHR, a lot of them about well, there are a lot of them that are quite interesting. They're about declares and about stuff like I was reading earlier, actions and actions against attackers. Probably not. I just didn't know. I just didn't want to pay for anything until I know it was going to work. Okay, what do you guys think? I think I should go get coffee and go get ready to go to the store. Because I have no pre-made breakfasts. I have nothing to eat this morning. My eggs are bad in the fridge. I gotta go throw them away, even though I get those from the neighbor. They last a long time, but they've been in there way too long. I gotta get ready for our 311. Okay. I didn't think of that, Peter. I do have a Gmail account I could use. Yeah, I have a dictionary I put together to YRB. You're welcome, Kirby's mom. And maybe we should do that on Friday nights. Every Friday night, let's do a blessing. And if people want to join in, they can. And if they don't, they don't. Yep, coffee's always a good plan. Yep, I'm going to go take care of myself. I'm going to go take care of the dogs. Get them outside. They're rolling on the floor in contesting that I'm still in bed. So I love you guys. I'm going to close up. We'll see you at noon your time today, Peter. Loves you all. I'm going to stop streaming. Goodbye.